I'm showcasing my mech today, another one that I've made. I don't have a name for it yet. It's pretty cool though, I feel. This is the base of the mech. It has 2 arm holders with wires connected to them. And this mech is a little bit difficult to get, put the arms on right. But when you do, I think, at least me personally, I think the base looks really cool. And it just looks pretty sick. So I'm also now gonna do first person so you guys can see what it looks like to be in the mech. So the camera is a little weird because it shows it's a little to the left compared to how I see it. But this mech includes again, grapplers in the hand for particle effects. It can fly. It has really nice particles. It has very sharp looking, I tried to make it almost like you're stabbing into the floor. I'll try to something like this. When I put my hands up, it looks like this. If I can get it right, this is how it normally looks. But if I have my hands up, it also looks pretty good. Just looks like a bodybuilder type one. You can see the thorns that make it look really detailed, the stabbing on the floor. And I actually did not make the mistake I did last time with the grapplers. I made them super big, like normal sized, so they looked very obvious and very non-hidden. With this one, they're very small, so you can't see the grapplers as much from a different point of view. I will show you guys that in a second, but just looks better that way. This also composes a screen on the one side of the arm. This side does have a screen too, because I don't make 2 different arms, I make the same arm. But this one has it has one of these I don't know what they're called, camera clickers, I don't know. But it also adds extra sound effects when flying if you listen really closely. It's really good for flying. I really like flying in this one, especially landing. I just find it's fun. Plus, this one, it has I feel like it would be a lot better for a forest run type build. Or, as all of these builds are going to be good for, PvP. But this one doesn't really have a specific use. It's melee. Again, it has its main item is a metal pipe. The butcher's pipe is the name of the item. So that's one thing. The screen can be easily looked at from this angle, and very small little, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's one of those in the arm that you fly, and you can't really see it, you just see it sticking out. Really easy to catch on to things. You can climb up and down. Really good for PvP. I'll show you guys the texture of walking, but really good for grappling on walls. It's very easy to use. You can fit through tight spaces really well. And it's really good for everything, to be honest. You can really easily crawl through areas that are well, I wouldn't say really easily, but with ease. Not too much difficulty. This mech has a back ram, and I've been using these shovels more for builds because they look better in my opinion. I used beans for these I was trying to go for a rope holder feeling, so that you can, a cord holder, And then I love using spears as kind of like these rope looking things. I used one of the new like items, like these new like short, I don't know what they're called, but I used one of them for the lower base. Now for the actual arms. I'm actually really happy with how these designs came out. As you can see, the grapplers are way smaller than they were for the other build. These are built to be stabbed into the ground, as these have kind of weird hitboxes, so the part of it goes under the ground. We have a spear that goes through here. No, that was a shovel, not a spear. And then this shows us, like, I was really happy with how this design part came out. There's 2 wires that go through this main shovel here that connect like hydraulics to the main base. Also, I put a rope. Well, actually, you might not notice it. There's actually 2 ropes here. There's a little one right there. But it's meant to be like cording in between. As you see, you can see the clicker way better. And you can see the map way better on this side. Hold it. I can't hold the camera and move it around. But you can see it does do this when you're using it. You see the clickers out because I have it off. But it's weird sometimes. It does it, sometimes it doesn't. But this is where if I can get the camera at the right angle, I'm not going to be able to, but just know, connected onto this little pickaxe, there is a like one of the floaters in there that let you fly, but only for temporary time, like with my other mech. I will be showing you the stepping now. It will look better the more arms you have. Yes, very detailed in, like, I tried my very best. If you can't tell, I'm gonna aim the camera a little bit up so you can see what the entire thing on looks more like. This is where you're positioned. I tried to angle it. I don't think the camera showed it that much. It is perfectly in the corners of my screen. Also, I don't know why this happens with builds. When you hit the ground, they start aggressively shaking. Animal Company, please fix that. It's very annoying. But also, putting these on is kind of tedious because you have to grab specific handlebars, but we're fine. This is how it actually looks. Like, I have my arms a little, like, so I'm still in shot, but fully extended. My arms are a little up here, so I can look like this, or I can look like this. Which I find both of them to look good when I ask people, but whatever style you prefer, really. Either one of them works. When I am looking at my screen, I look like this, or just like this. When I fly, I just levitate. And yeah, I already showed you guys the walking, so this is the mech. Okay. Alright. Well, it was the Mush thing. Signing out.